This is a very different kind of video for me. I've never done an unboxing before, but I haven't seen one yet on YouTube, giving just a first look when you turn it on and hit record, what happens. Now, I'm going to be doing a lot of tests with this over the next week. I'm going to test it for a product review camera. I'm going to test it against my main Sony camera. I'm going to test it against a budget gimbal to see if the price is really worth it with that better quality. And then I even have a friend getting married and they asked me to film their video. So I've rigged this up to be next to my main camera. I'm gonna see how it works as a secondary camera for a wedding, get some cool slow motion nighttime videos. But right now, my goal is just to unbox it, kind of no editing or cuts. It's very different, so tell me if you hate this. For the first time ever, I don't have a script in front of me. Now, for those that don't know yet, this is the Luna Ultra by Insta360. It just came out a few days ago, and I thought it was so impressive, I sold one of my two Sony cameras to pick one up quickly. This is the Creator Bundle, so it comes with a couple of extras. You've got a quick start guide, just giving you how the buttons work, how to set it up on the app. And this looks like kind of a more in-depth guide here. Battery handle instructions, warranty cards, some stickers, safety guidelines for the Mic Pro, safety guidelines for the actual camera. Let's read this extremely in-depth. That's a joke. Let's not do that. And this is a quick start guide for the mic that it comes with. It's got one Mic Pro, touch the button a couple different ways, so that's probably going to be actually very handy for me because I have a lav mic, but I've never experienced an Insta360 lav mic. This one comes with this cool little case. I actually didn't know it was this small with a handle. That's actually fantastic. Let me put this all off to the side so we can focus on what's important here. So it comes prepackaged in the case. Oh, I love that. Okay, let's start with the not camera. I know it's torture. This looks like, oh, there's so many accessories here. Oh my goodness. All right, windscreen for the microphone. Ooh, that is sticky. All right, let's just rip it open. This is something, maybe a filter. I'm going to put on the screen what this is when I solve it. Maybe this will answer what that is. Everyone's clicking away now for the least informed unboxing ever. Or the least able to open unboxing ever. This is what happens when I don't have a script. Okay. My guess is that this is a clip and magnet for the actual microphone itself. This is a cable. Wow, do I really want to do this without editing? Foam. And I suppose with an unboxing you have to be thorough. I wasn't going to open this, but I'm glad I did. It's not a cable. It's the strap. This is the actual microphone that goes with the camera. So this is the Mic Pro. My favorite thing about this and why it actually works for the channel is the Mic Pro has an e-ink screen that you're able to change through the app. So you can put any e-ink image you want on there. Look at that. E-ink for the channel. Ooh, it's hefty. I like that. But this is a good time to test here, actually. Is this a magnet? Yes, it is. All right, we know what it is. It's a magnet. And then this clip actually clips. That's pretty cool, actually. I like multiple ways to mount. This one is the cable. And this is the wide angle lens filter that you pop on the front of your camera. You've got the battery grip. So that'll extend the battery. Also comes with a tripod on the bottom built in. That's cool. This is the non-battery grip. So same thing, it's got a tripod on the bottom, makes it a little bit longer, but does not have a built-in battery, like the button release. Kind of looks like they're talking. Boy, oh boy, I should only write scripts, huh? I probably won't use this one very much, since this one has the battery extender. And then finally, what you've all been waiting for. So far, case, grips, filter, microphone, cables, attachments, phenomenal. That's a great package. Let's get this out of the way. Here's the camera itself. This package comes with the case, so it looks like they've pre-packaged it here, which is fantastic. The case actually fits the wide-angle lens and a different filter if you get it, so that's a really cool way to just carry it around. I like that. I will stick the filter in there. And then the camera. I am going to assume, oh, look at this, it's got a little windscreen on the mic. They sort of send it kind of assembled here, because that windscreen was a part of the kit as well. I'm not going to bother to take it off right now. Let's just see if we can turn it on. Does it come charged? Yes, it does. I'm going to guess the first time turning it on is going to take longer to boot up than anything else. Yep, English. Oh, right, I read about this. You need to connect to the app to activate it. So that's first turn on. Let me actually activate it, and then we'll keep going here. For those who are interested in the setup process, I just downloaded the app, agreed to everything, sold my life rights. The app is iffy at best. I don't know why it's making me look at that for so long. Okay, let's get ourselves an account here. Wants the app to be able to connect to nearby devices. That makes sense. Wants my location on. And then it wants to be able to see the location. Immediately, it sees the camera right there. So we're going to connect it. It's connecting. Hit confirm on the device. And now it's downloading firmware. I guess there's a new firmware to download. Okay, the camera's all set up, the firmware has been downloaded, and now the firmware is transferring to the camera. So I'll say that the setup is not difficult, but definitely time consuming to have to download the app, download the firmware, download the app, connect the camera, download the firmware, transfer the firmware. I've been sitting here for a little while, and I still haven't been able to hit record, but I know that when I do hit record, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. I'm excited. I should have done this while I unboxed the rest of it. I just didn't know. That's the point of this video. Now you know. Still waiting. I'm sure this won't always be the case, but it would have been nice if they shipped it out with the firmware on it. Okay, I think we're in. I get to select my language again. I get to reconnect the camera after the upgrade, so you know. That's exciting. All right, we finally have an activate button. App connected. We get started, and now we're recording. Gives us a little bit of an overview on how to do everything on the camera. Swipe up, set shooting parameters, very cool. Left to adjust image parameters, very cool. Shutter button starts recording. It does have a built-in, click the joystick to start deep cracking. Okay. Got it. Framing, I'm just gonna stop all that. And then you can see your captured footage. And then change your shooting mode, okay. And then the shot lab. Oh, that's cool. The shot lab actually gives you pre-made shots, like the barrel roll. Then you just hit try this shot and it'll do it. That's nice, actually. And then finally the control center. So this is actually very similar to kind of how my budget gimbal was set up. So that's nice too. But it seems to work really well. It looks great. This is more of a click than I thought it would be. I kind of thought that it would feel like I don't know, almost like a Hall joystick, but it's more of a click. got like a little tutorial it's taking me through of how to use everything. It's pretty funny. And then we can also see the camera move around and control it with all the buttons. That's just crazy cool. Let's go test it out. Okay, this is first look without any of the settings changed. On the little screen, at least, it looks really good. Kind of as smooth as it can be. The colors look really rich. This is what the actual footage looks like. And again, keep in mind what I just showed you. I haven't played with the settings. I haven't done anything. That's just out of the box. First time hitting record. This is what it looks like if you were an amateur who just bought this and hit the record button. Obviously, there's going to be ways to make it look worse, make it look better, but that is the standard of this thing out in bright sunlight. Let's also do a quick test on the zoom here. There's a stop sign way down there. Let's see if we can get to it. There's that stop sign. Bring it all the way back. It's really impressive. One other thing I do want to mention, I saw a creator say that there's no true vertical mode. There's a setting that changes the gimbal. Well, that's actually not the case. If you turn it to the side, you enter true vertical mode, and then you have uncropped vertical in 4K, which looks fantastic as well. I'm back in the bedroom now using this gimbal and the microphone. Very low light, no lights are on, but I'm really tempted to do a full review right now, but I know it's supposed to be just an unboxing, first impression, first hit record. So far, setup was annoying, but so impressed by the way that this looks. So excited to use it. Stay tuned. We will talk about different methods and use cases, both cinematic, tech reviews, as a main camera, as a secondary camera, as a wedding camera. For now, though, we'll see you in the next video.